STL TV Live. I'm Danielle Skirts. Still with me in the studio is John Cameron of TrailNet. Now, John, can you tell us a little bit about the bike here in studio with us?
This is a great bike. It really is. This is, if I was going to buy a bike and I wanted it to be something I'd ride around the city of St. Louis or maybe in the close areas around the edge of the county, the near part of the county, I would buy this bike. Okay. It's got the tires that are thick enough to handle potholes and bad pavement. It's got a nice comfortable handlebar system, good brakes. It's got fenders to handle a nice rainy day. Yeah. This is, I mean, it's a really nice bicycle for riding in the city, and that's why we brought it today. It's got a nice comfy seat.
Yes, definitely.
It's a good bike.
I like the grip.
These are ergonomically very comfortable. People rave about those. So.
Alrighty. Now, there's sort of a Go Green initiative associated with TrailNet?
We have a program called Travel Green, and Travel Green is a program that we run where we actually go into communities and we go into businesses and schools and really work with them on a one-on-one basis to try to show them this is how you do it. Okay. This is, these are incentives you can give people to, they've got a 3-mile commute into work and they drive back and forth. You could walk that, you could bike that, and so we try to get employers and we try to get communities to make those incentives to make those a more choice, because it helps us all in the end.
Definitely. Saving on gas.
Saving on gas.
And pollution,
saving on
adding to it.
Saving on traffic.
Yes,
I mean there's a lot of savings when you put people on foot or on bike or multimodal. It's a system where maybe you bike part of the way, get on Metrolink for a while part of the way. Right. Things of that nature, or the bus for that matter. Definitely. And it really helps, our whole region, helps our communities. And of course, once again, it helps what? Helps your heart.
Helps your heart. So, being more healthy, healthy. Now also you have discussion groups out here?
We, through the Travel Green program, we have something called TrailNet on Tap. The next one's going to be on February 28th. Okay. And please come to our website and check that out. But it's a wonderful thing where we have local experts in the community. The next one's going to be on multimodal transportation. In other words, how do I leave my house? Maybe I have to ride my bike or walk a ways and then jump on a bus with my bike. How do I do these? It's really an instructional. And we had one on winter riding. So we had a wonderful session. People came in and talked about their experiences in winter riding and really tell other people how it's done.
Okay. So, now tell us about Cyclo Cinema also.
Cyclo Cinema is a fun thing. There's a gentleman who works for Big Shark Bicycle who's got a collection of bicycle movies, just a complete collection of these. And so what he did is he talked around. He said, "Hey, we could show these once a month or every couple of weeks." And so we have something called Cyclo Cinema, where they come up to the TrailNet office, and in our conference room they put up a movie screen and they watch these old movies. Okay. And it's funny because you will not see these screened. You won't see them you won't see them in the movie place. You won't find them in Redbox. They're only here.
Yeah, that sounds
and
fun.
only this guy's got them. So, and we'll have those at the bike swap too. We'll be playing a couple of them. So.
Oh, at the bike swap.
We will. Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's such a good idea. I'm bringing it to the swap. So.
Well, that definitely sounds like a good idea. And you said the next one for the discussion is February 28th.
Yes.
Okay. And these events, are they free and open to the public as well?
Yes, they certainly are. And we encourage everyone to come out who needs that information or has an interest in that. Okay. Especially the multimodal, because it can save you money. It can save save us all.
So overall, what is your hope for TrailNet to reach out to St. Louis? What do you want us to grab from TrailNet?
I want people to grab from TrailNet that a lot of times it's not that you have to, let's say that I drive a car and I drive 5 days a week. Okay. What if I cut out 2 of those days? Just 2 of those days and took the bus, took the train, or maybe rode my bike. Or
maybe walked.
Yeah, or a situation where you mix that up. Okay. 2 days will save fuel and will make if everybody did it, can you imagine the change in our community? Definitely. And St. Louis is so well suited for it. It was built for pedestrian traffic. The city of St. Louis was. You look at the way it's laid out, it's a Midwestern grid for its most part, once you get past the meat and bounds of the river. It is well suited, it's fairly flat. I mean, we have a thing we call the hill, but it's not that tall.
Right,
it's not that tall. It's not that bad.
Okay, I like that though. Yeah. So again, this weekend is the Midwest Bicycle Expo and Swap Meet.
Yes, ma'am.
January 29th, and can you give us a little bit more information just to? Get them out there.
Come one, come all. This is the greatest show of bicycling under one roof for one day.
Just for
over
one day.
75 vendors and 31,000 square feet of retail space. And if it isn't here at the swap, it may not exist because people are bringing everything. So.
Okay, and again, your website is trailnet.org.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Alrighty, now I want to thank you very much for being here talking about TrailNet with your organization.
You know what? I love working for TrailNet, and I just can never say enough about it, and it's always good. So.
Well, I just want to thank you very much because that was great information. And don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. And remember, to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can also watch us streaming live on STLTV.net. We'll be right back with Holly Bertall of the Butterfly House. Stay tuned.